What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna test out this mount I made, over the shoulder mount, and I want to talk a little bit about watering. Just want to go check on my pump, make sure everything's okay. A lot of people always ask me, man, it must take you a long time to water. How often are you watering? Looks like you're watering every day and all this other stuff. Yeah, I might do a little bit of watering every day. I don't water the whole garden every day. Basically every day I do my container stuff that's in containers that's not in the ground. Well, let's take a look at the pump. This is where my water source is. You see the hose running here? Goes all the way out to the garden. I got a shallow well back here in the woods. Somebody built this thing, I don't know who knows how many years ago. It's stacked stone lines well. I think it's down about 10-12 feet. And I got one of these little Harbor Freight 3/4 horse shallow well pump on it. Paid like $100 for it. The other one I had, the other pump I had, I left out here. I forgot about it in the fall, and we got a frost, a hard freeze, and she busted on me. She froze up. So lessons learned. So this one I paid $100, and this one ain't gonna be sitting out here when it starts freezing. That's for sure. But anyway, that's my water source. I got plenty of water back here. This is not the well to the house. This is just a shallow well that somebody had maybe at one time had hooked up to a cabin. But my main well is in the front of the house, which I don't use that to water the garden. Well, anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about watering. A lot of people ask me, like I say, how long is watering, all this other stuff. Well, first off the bat, I don't mind watering. Matter of fact, I kind of enjoy watering. Why? Because when I'm out here every day watering, I get to inspect and look at my plants every day. When I'm down and watering, I'll do a little weeding as I'm watering, and I'm looking at the plants and seeing what's the problems with them. Maybe they got a deficiency, maybe they got a disease, insects, what have you. I'm down close to them, looking at them and seeing what the problem is. This way I can attack it real quick so it doesn't go any further. If I came out and watered once a week or every 10 days or whatever, I wouldn't catch these things so fast. Well, like my tomatoes, if I see them turning yellow, I know what to do. If I see an insect problem, I know what to use to take care of the problem. So watering to me is not a big deal. I come out early in the morning, 6 o'clock, sometimes 5:30. I spend a little time out here and inspecting the plants and doing a little watering here and there. I mean, the tomatoes, yeah, every day. In these containers, every day got to get watered. I fill up the brim all the way up to the rim, a good soaking every day. And some people are asking me about, tomatoes splitting. If you're giving these plants the same amount of water every day, it's not something that's different. If you let it dry out and you skip the day, then you might get some splits. But if this plant is so used to getting the same amount of water every day, I don't think you're going to have a problem with that. I never have a problem with it. So being out here every day is enjoyable to me. First, if you don't like doing this stuff, then you're going to look at it as, it's a burden. Oh, I got to go out and water. See this guy right here, this morph? This is not good. It's a cabbage morph. See, I usually try and catch them suckers. Well, anyway, like I say, I enjoy doing it, so I don't mind coming out here and watering. See, it takes me an hour in the morning, hour and a half. If I do everything, that's fine. Not a problem. I enjoy it. And I get to look over the plants and make sure there's no problems. And I don't know, that's the way I look at it. I'm sure there's other ways. I see a lot of other guys doing all kinds of different stuff, which is fine. I mean, maybe if you had, acres and acres of garden, then maybe you got to look at an alternating you know, another method to go at it. I see a lot of people do this back to Eden stuff and all this other things, which is beautiful, man. If you know, like I say, if you got a big, huge garden, you know, and you don't got the time to do it, that's great. But I don't know. I like to be in amongst the plants and seeing how they grow and different types of fertilizers I use. You know, some I do with straight compost, some I'll try something a little different, experiment a little bit and see how things work out. I don't know, that's how I look at it. So watering, not a big deal for me. I love it. I love getting out here and getting in the plants, you know, looking at them. Not a problem. Okay, YouTube, I gotta get to work. Later.